Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Obviously when I'm sitting here that means we're about to get candid, right? I know that's right. So today I am filming a never have I ever tag, and I'm a bit excited but I'm a bit, I don't know, but because I'm not gonna be drinking any hot liquor, this is my poison of choice obviously. I will be going into details with the answers, so this is going to be a little bit of a long video, but it's going to be very candid nonetheless. So let us get right into it. I don't know why I have so much energy today, but let's go. Oh, this first question is a bit weird. I can't even answer it. Apparently I should do it with either never have I ever, I've never. Would I? No, she knows very well that I have no intentions of going into music or singing or anything like that, so no. Have I ever been in a polygamous relationship? I think I'm gonna drink. Drink to this. Mainly because I've said in the past that I've been with people who are in relationships. Yes, at the time I didn't know. However, there is one who I knew very well is in a relationship, and I still went ahead with it. I mean, yeah. Never have I ever had sex on a balcony. I've never. I don't think that's my kind of thing. I don't even know what sex is. Let's start there. I don't know what it is. What is that? But yeah, no, I've never, no. Fought for a joint with another hand. No. I think it may have been I can't even say it's a fight. Like, it's probably just been a thing of I want to be with you, but you with someone else. So I'm fighting you for being with someone else, but I wouldn't go out of my way to fight another person for being with you. It just doesn't make sense to me. Nah. Never have I ever went against lockdown laws or rules. I have. So those lockdown laws and rules would be the fact that even in level 5, I was still social gathering. Mainly because I live in an estate, like you can still move around, like my friends basically live like 2 blocks away from me, so I'd still go out and hang out with them, still like chill, do the same things really. At the time it was really safe, mainly because we were all always indoors. Even if we were to leave and go to the shops, it would not really be like together or whatever, so there was no form of like a health risk. I guess maybe the only health risk would have been like the people that they would sneak into the estate, and that would be the only time where it could be a case of potentially catching the virus. Yeah. Never have I ever had a bad date where I paid the bill or he had bad breath or I got catfished. I've never. Mainly because also I think I've only been on one date in my whole life. Because I can't count dates where I'm in a relationship with the person. Surely, like, when you're in a relationship with the person, you guys are gonna go out and do like cute things and all of that. But there's only one person that I've went out on a date with, and he ended up ghosting me like I think 2 days later or something like that. And then now he's dating like a very cool influencer, and she's actually quite cool, that girl, like, and she's stunning too, so love that for him. And I think, like, in hindsight, looking back at it, it was probably never gonna work. you know. Like, he's an earth sign. I know this is very weird. He's an earth sign, I'm an air sign, and I have very high water placements. So it's probably never gonna work to begin with. I'm extremely emotional, as he's extremely rational. I'm very much like aloof when it comes to my feelings. Like, I wear my heart on my sleeve, yes, but you'll never really know if I like you unless you know I like you. And even if you do know that I like you, because I'm an A side and I come across as like unbothered and unfazed by everything, including my feelings, you're obviously not gonna like realize that this person is really into me. So yeah. Yeah, I think that answers the question. Kiss someone on the first date. Never have I ever kissed someone on the first date. I have. It wasn't even a date. It was the first day I met them. So I have. At the time I was going through, it was actually quite recent. At the time I was going through a little breakup, and it wasn't even a breakup because you weren't dating, but a little, how should I call this? A detachment from the person that I was with. So it was a case of, I actually don't know if I like these earrings with this top. Let's try and change them and see. I don't know if I should have worn my normal earrings or these earrings. Let's see first, and then we shall decide. I like these better. So like I was saying, it was like a detachment that I was going through with the person that I was recently with. So what happened was, we went down to the Val. You know, when I'm in the Val, like it's time for, I'm basically going through like a little healing situation, which is always so weird, because all the trips that we schedule to Val are always like somewhat aligned to when I'm going through something, of which that was the case this time as well. So yeah, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna tell the story of like what happened and all of that. It's a cute story, but he was also in a relationship, so he was cheating on his girlfriend, and I don't think he cared. And also, that's none of my business. And I only found out after, so it was too late by then. Staying at a friend. Have I ever stayed at a friend? I want to drink to this, but at the same time, I can't really drink to it because she wasn't really a friend. She was more like a mutual friend. Her and I were cool with each other. But I think the one thing, let me drink quickly. The one thing that I did on my end that was really messy was the fact that I knew that she wanted him back. So what happened was, I knew they were together, I knew they broke up, and I knew she wanted him back. But what actually happened was that she confided in me while wanting him back, and I was like, okay, cool, like let's work out a strategy for you to like get him back and stuff like that. So now we work out something for like them to somehow get back together, and him and I ended up being close, which was very weird because when we first saw each other, we never really like spoke or anything like that. And yeah, it was such a weird thing because we didn't even know that we were gonna end up liking each other. It was more a thing of, yeah, we spent a lot of time together, but we spent a lot of time together as boys, like just the two of us. We were really, really, really good friends. And so I was trying to help them fix their situation, but little did I know that we were both gonna catch feelings for each other. Turns out the person is my soulmate, and yeah, but we're not together. And yeah, that's what happened. Do I regret the situation? No. I think I just regret how I went about it, but also I realized that had that not been the case, I don't think I would have ever found out that, you know. And even then, like, that was the one of the best relationships of my life, and I wouldn't trade that for anything. Never have I ever stared at someone. Surely that's the same answer. No, it's not. Someone being a random person, I low-key did. In primary, like I think I was like in grade 7, but even that doesn't count, I think, in my opinion. So surely it's no. I think it's a no. That's what I think. I think it's a no. Excuse me, that was so disgusting. Never have I ever had sex on the first date. Never. So I can't drink. But I have. I'm actually not gonna say anything. The answer is never. Mainly because my mama watches this. You know, my mom is gonna be so disappointed. But guys, let me tell you a quick story. So my mom is actually quite rogue. On Saturday, I was telling her a story about like someone, right? And then she was like, Amo, you are popping, being like the other term for vagina, like you're popping pee, you know, for niggas. And I said, what? She was like, yeah, I'm asking, are you popping? And I was like, the answer is no, mom. Now, I don't be popping nothing for no niggas, okay? Thanks. Never have I ever dated. And then she goes on to say, we know you have, I just want the deets of your first relationship experience. So I have, I will drink to that. The details. I don't know, like I've only really had, after high school, I think I've only had like one relationship, 1 or 2. If I am to count that little thing, then it should be 2. If I don't count it, then it's just 1. So I don't even know what details I could give. I'm not one to count like childhood things because I was a child, man. Come on. So nah. The details of what I perceive would have been my first relationship experience, I would say, was I think 3 years ago, but we were together for 2 years, which is interesting that this comes now because today, on the 16th of December, we were gonna turn 3 years, but we broke up a year ago, so literally 3 days shy of our 2nd year anniversary. That's when we broke up. But that experience for me was amazing. Like, it was the best experience of my life in terms of like being loved out loud, no drama, just like an absolutely healthy space when it comes to like the relationship in general. Honestly, like, I think looking back on it, I would have never changed anything about it. I think maybe the one thing that I would have probably wanted it to be better was in terms of communicating how we're really feeling throughout, and yeah, not leaving any room for like doubt in terms of like how the next person is feeling. Always being like consistently hands-on with how your partner is feeling. That's one thing that I wish we had, like, you know, like try to make sure that we had on lock. But nonetheless, that was honestly like the best relationship of my life. He was very loving, very caring, extremely open, very genuine, very intentional, which is always what I need, very intentional. He was just an exceptional person in general. And I think that in itself is what made me aware of what I want and then like moving forward. And I think that in itself is what made me extremely intentional, like moving into anything. Like I realized that recently, like I'm not one to get into anything just because it's fun to be in anything. I'm extremely intentional. Like I will tell you if I really like you. I'll tell you if I want you in my life for a long time. I'll basically let you know. And I think that relationship, that experience generally taught me a lot about myself, taught me a lot about how I should carry myself moving forward, potentially with anyone really. So yeah, like I learned a lot about myself, a lot about him as well, and a lot about the kind of relationship that I want to be in, and also what I shouldn't settle for. Because if anything, one thing I realized is that in that relationship I wasn't settling at all. I basically got above and beyond, and for me that was like everything. Just knowing that like I'm with someone who wants to be there, someone who's consistent, someone who is on time, someone who spoils your hearts. And like, dude, I was never without, basically. So that was honestly the best experience of my life, and I would definitely never trade it in for the world, like ever. It's actually so interesting that I'm answering this question today. This is definitely like a full, I wouldn't say a 180, I'd say a 360, because it has come full circle considering the fact that we started dating on the 16th. I'm answering this on the 16th. Never have I ever went skinny dipping. I have went skinny dipping. We went, oh let me drink, skinny dipping when I was in Nice Now with the girls. We were also drunk and we were like skinny dipping. You know, I think, what were we wearing? It was the first night. We were all in like PJs and stuff. Skinny dipping. Threw our clothes everywhere. Threw them. Jumped in the pool. All came out like shivering. But I'm such a water baby. Like I think I hung out in the water for like 20 more minutes. And it was freezing cold outside. I don't see. Best decision ever. Never have I ever cheated on someone. I want to say it was emotional cheating. It was emotional cheating, actually. Emotionally, I cheated on the person, but physically, no. Never have I ever sent a sext. I have. A very wild one, for that matter. A very, very, very wild one. Never have I ever snooped through someone's stuff. I have. Mainly because if you remember the story time when the Love Life time when I was telling you guys about the serial cheater, like guys, I would snooping. And it's not even like I would go out of my, you know, when you're just so used to someone doing dizzy things that at that point I had accepted or it's getting like, whether I find these things myself or not, like eventually I'm gonna find out. So I wasn't fazed. But I think when I snooped the first time, I was just like, surely this can't be my brand. And I think he also knew that I snooped because there was this one morning, I didn't have class first thing in the morning, so I stayed over, and then he left for work, and then he asked if he wants me, No, he asked if I'm leaving like then. I was like, nah, I'm still chilling a bit. And then he was just like, that's so odd because you woke up before the both of us. I was like, I don't care. He said, I'm chilling for a bit. So obviously, I think just that in itself basically sold me out. But honestly, I don't care. I really don't be caring. I don't. Excuse me. Never have I ever went viral online. I have just tweets. And it's mainly that one, yeah, Kopia Pelu and the Princess Treatment run. Just those two. Never have I ever given or received a lap dance. Ooh, ooh, ooh. I have given and I have received. But I only do that on girls, so my female friends are the ones that give me and receive lap dances from me. So never have I ever fallen asleep during coitus. I don't know what coitus is, just by the way, so no. Just to be safe. Coitus is sex, just by the way. So, answers no, I did say I don't know what sex is. I told y'all. Yeah, all these others I don't think I'm that interested in answering, to be honest. Nah. All of these would require me to drink. And we're already at the bottom in 20 minutes. Less than 18 minutes, 40 seconds. So, I don't know. Let me just look for maybe 2 more to answer so we can finish this off. Never have I ever stood someone up on a date. No, I have never. Mainly because, like I said, I've only been on 1 date. Never have I ever texted an ex out of nowhere. I have. There's one particular one that I text because I can and because in J. Sometimes I want to be destructive, but also you're the fucking love of my life. You're going to answer my text. Okay, thanks. The last one, because we're literally at the bottom. Never have I ever used someone else's toothbrush. That's disgusting. That is disgusting. You should never, ever, ever, and I repeat, ever do that. Never have I ever said I love you when I didn't mean it. You I have. Sorry. But I have. I think I want to answer one more. Just a little. Let me answer a risky one actually. A little risky one. Never have I ever faked an orgasm. Hey, you guys send such dizzy things. I have. So, I have lied. Mainly because I don't know what that is. Okay? And we are at the bottom of the bottle. So, yeah, that was a never have I ever tag. I actually like doing these kind of videos. I don't know why. I think like this is more my personality. This is more my style than vlogs. Because vlogging, I forget. Whereas when I'm sitting here, like I have more time to open up and actually be myself more than if it's like constant vlogging and like just updates in between. So yeah, this is actually really fun. I think you guys know that I really love doing videos like these. So every time you see me sitting by the corner of my bed, and you can see that table and that little setup, you must know it's about to go down. It's about to go down. You understand? So yeah, so that's it for today. I guess I actually wish I was doing something that was a lot longer than this, because I'm actually having so much fun doing this. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much for having me and having my face on your phones, on your laptops, on your TVs, and everywhere. This is day 16 of Vlogmas. Yes. And thank you guys so much for having me once again. Thank you guys so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, and just vibing with me basically. I hope you guys have an amazing 16th, and I hope you guys are responsible, and I hope we all manage to get home safely today. And yeah, love you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next video. Again, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button for more notifications. Excuse me, why couldn't I say that properly? Let's try it again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell button for more notifications. I know that's right. Anyway, yeah, bye guys. I will see you guys on the next video, which will probably be a haul of the things I'm gonna get today. But yeah, we'll see. Bye.